There are some institutes in this country, they are autonomous, where Department of Atomic Energy also funds, but they have freedom to take the funds around the world within the country or wherever they want to do. What I want to tell, these institutes are the iconic institutes of DAE, and in this country, please note down and go. Tata Institute of Fundamental Research is the first ranked institute in this country that belongs to the DAE, and they actually allow you to do a lot of research activity. Tremendous thing. Now I am not going to tell everything in this, but please make a note of it. National Center for Biological Sciences, Bangalore, is another top-class institute where a lot of biological research is being done. And this is Cancer Research Institute in Mumbai, actually. This used to be Cancer Research Institute earlier. Plasma Research and Harish Chandra Mathematical Sciences, Physics and or SINP is another institute where a lot of biology is being done. These are the institutes which are autonomous. They take funding from DAE, but they also can get the funding from DST, DBT or anywhere. These are the 4-5 100% fully funded government institute, where BRC is one of them. We have a lot of opportunities. Why I am showing this slide to you? Take the picture. You can take the entire presentation from Mr. Srivastava and Principal Sahab and keep it yourself, and you should know what they are doing. If you aim to grow, then you can go. Let me also tell you, again I am writing the best compliment to all of you. Never have a fear in the life that I am not good at. Why I spoke for nearly 10 minutes about me, only to bring your confidence that we all have capability to do. The only thing we can overcome our constraints. So these are the institutes. Then what are the different opportunities is there in the fully funded institutes, or all of them? Employment. So these institutions, I am only referring for DAE, but like that there are many department institutes, they give you direct employment. So after particular graduation, then you can go through training school. After masters, B and B Tech, you can directly reach out to BRC. Certain written tests are there, interviews are there, but eventually you will become the officer. Taken class 1 gazetted officer, only department in this country that makes you scientist and class 1 gazetted officer after MSc or BNB. Those other departments are there. But you all should look at why I am also telling you this thing. You have, I will come this slide later on. If you miss this after MSc, then you finish your PhD and postdoctoral fellowship, please have the ambitions to go for higher education. Suppose if you go from here after BSc, you join somewhere for masters, you can actually visit to BRC as a short-term project training for 4 to 6 months. It gives you tremendous exposure, which you will realize after that what quality of science is being done in the institute, what kind of atmosphere is there. That actually, trust me, everything I have passed through. I am not going to tell anything of the fabricated or masala. So I will tell you, this is the institute. You can see the beautiful landscaping. और कोई भी atomic energy establishment around the country में reactor देखा है. You can see reactor. These are Dhruva and Cyrus reactor of our department, and beautiful landscape. I am sure many of you would have thought of why don't you go and see these landscapes. Please aspire for that. Now I will tell you one story. Till PhD, I did not know what is Bhabha Atomic Research Center. The last year of my PhD program, I had gone for a workshop in Mahabaleshwar, and in that workshop, some people had come from BRC. तो उनके साथ हमें एक कॉटेज में डाल दिया था. तो उनसे हमने सुना भाभा एटॉमिक रिसर्च सेंटर है क्या. Why I am telling you, because you need to develop an interest, a curiosity that I am going to see the BRC one day, then only you will build up yourself. I want it, all of it. So what happened? So somebody told me that this is Bhabha Atomic Research Center, blah blah. I had never heard it. So I told my friend, whosoever my hotels made, I said, please make a entry permit for me. I want to visit BRC. So he said, no, BRC is not a place, not a picnic place. You know how derogatory comment he made to me on those days. He said, BRC is not a picnic place where anybody can enter and go and visit it. And he said, no, there are several layers of security, you cannot go in there, and I don't have time to make entry permit for you. I mean, he insulted me. I came back to Pantnagar, but curiosity was already there in the mind. I have to see the BRC one day, and this is what I want everyone of you should have it. So there was an advertisement of open advertisement for molecular geneticist position on which I joined it. And you know, one advertisement is small, you know how middle class mentality drives, but if your curiosity can still want it. So a line is being written that you will be given second sleeper class train ticket. Interview will be held inside the BRC and you will be given आने जाने का तुम्हें second class का ट्रेन का टिकट मिलेगा. मैंने कहा मुझे BRC देखना था, मुझे जॉब नहीं करना है BRC में. So now I have got opportunity. I will go for 4 days. They will give me आने जाने का किराया देंगे, अंदर रहने का होटल देंगे, हॉस्टल देंगे और क्या चाहिए. And with this curiosity, I landed there. I was the first to be interviewed for 55 minutes, and I cracked it. And I knew from my interview that I am going to be taken. So why? You might have noticed now that how much I am talking. Have you noticed how much I am talking? This is something is needed. If you want to communicate what you have in your mind, you have to be talkative. You cannot be silent, otherwise nobody would know that. So why I am showing this beautiful landscape to you? Because you develop a interest that there is a place, there is a heaven on this earth only, other than Jammu Kashmir, and I want to actually go and visit and see the place. And rest I will talk about something on this organism. Now, I thought I will begin with my own work, very small cap, which you can very easily understand. I am sure you know bacteria. Bacteria you all know? How will you define bacteria? Anyway, I am not putting lot of pressure and stress on you. Please enjoy my lecture. Okay? No stress right now. So bacteria is actually being defined as a unicellular organism. And genome of the bacteria, but there is no compartmentalization of the organelles like plants or anything. And the genome of bacteria is actually single circular chromosome that presents in one or two copies. That is how bacteria is being defined. So I work on a bacterium, and name of this bacterium is actually Xenococcus radiodurans. Now I will introduce what exactly. Dino means red, coccus means cocci, round shape. Radio means radiation, urans means it doesn't bother, you can't do anything with your radiation. So that's how this has been named urans. So I work with this man. Ionizing radiation होते हैं. मैं आप लोगों को थोड़ा fundamentals में बोल रहा हूँ. आपको keywords दे रहा हूँ, अपने आप पढ़िएगा.
अब कीवर्ड हिंदी दे दिएगा तो समझ जाएंगे.
Yeah, right. So ionizing radiation and non-ionizing radiation, दो तरह की radiation होते हैं. Ionizing मतलब when this radiation falls on the water, then they can ionize the water into hydroxyl radical, oxygen free radicals, and lot of things. Non-ionizing radiation, they have got different energy spectrum, so they will not be able to produce lot of reactive oxygen, which is ionization, but they affect the biological molecules by directly depositing the energy. So we read about it. So gamma radiation is basically ionizing radiation. Okay. So what happens? What will happen in radiation? Let us say that I have put a UV source. So this UV source passes the water and it kills the bacteria. Got it? That you must have heard it. You have thought of how it is happening? Because you know every organism, living system has got chromosome, genome. They are actually the blueprint of life. And if you can damage the blueprint, it means you can kill it. So in very popular language, this is how we perceive. So radiation actually kills the system by damaging the DNA, proteins, lipids and everything. Am I reaching to all of you comfortably? ये समझ रहे हो आप लोग? ठीक है, एंजॉय करना, हाथ भी उठाना, क्वेश्चन पूछना तो पता चलेगा. ओके, सो व्हाट हैपेंस इफ यू टेक द मैलेरियल सेल, लेट्स से माय फिंगर टिप्स.
सबसे किनारे ऐसे करना था सर. मैंने वॉलवॉक्स पढ़ाया और बताया कि इट इज अ कॉलोनियल एल्गा एंड इट्स कॉलोनी इज कॉल्ड सिनोबियम बिकॉज़ द नंबर ऑफ द सेल्स इज ज्यादा. उसके बाद मैंने क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया था. तो जानते हो बच्चों, उसने सिनोबियम को नहीं बताया या वॉलवॉक्स को बताने में वो सक्षम नहीं था. मैंने उस बच्चे को खड़ा किया और कहा कि बताओ मैं पढ़ा क्या रही हूँ. तो उसने कहा मैडम जी देखो मैं कहने क्या जा रही हूँ. उसने कहा मैडम जी हमरे समझ में ना आया. तो मैंने कहा भाई क्यों? तो उसने कहा एक तो अंग्रेजी ना जानी है और दूसरा ब्लैक बोर्ड चमकत किनारे से साइन मारता. सोच लो पूरा क्लास उस बच्चे पर हंसा था. बच्चों मुझे आज भी याद है, तुरंत मैंने उस बच्चे से कहा कि तुम डिपार्टमेंट में आके मुझसे मिलना. उसने कहा कि मैडम मेरी बड़ी मनसा थी, आपके डिस्ट्रिक्ट साइंस क्लब में एक लेक्चर इंडिया ग्रुप में सुना था, तो मैंने सोचा था एलबीएस से ही पढ़ूंगा और मैं यहाँ पढ़ने आया, लेकिन अब कल से नहीं आऊंगा क्योंकि सब बच्चे हंस लिए हमारे ऊपर. मैंने कहा नहीं हिम्मत रखो. जो अभी सर ने कहा कि कौन कहता है कि आसमान में छेद नहीं होता, एक पत्थर को तबीयत से फेंको यारो या उछालो यारो कहते हैं ना. तो ठीक यही उसने किया. अच्छी तरीके से सभी टीचर, चाहे वो बियोलॉजी के टीचर रहे, चाहे वो बॉटनी के टीचर रहे, चाहे केमिस्ट्री के टीचर रहे, सबसे उसने सही मार्गदर्शन लिया. सर उसने नेट क्वालिफाई किया. उसने बायोटेक्नोलॉजी में जो ऑल इंडिया का कंपटीशन होता है उसमें 35 रैंक प्राप्त किया था ऑल इंडिया. और फिर नेशनल सेंटर फॉर बायोलॉजिकल रिसर्चेस से डॉक्टर संजय कुमार शुक्ला उसका नाम है. आप उसके नाम पे ताली दो. आप जिस स्कूल से आए हैं, क्योंकि मैं डिस्ट्रिक्ट साइंस क्लब की कोऑर्डिनेटर भी हूँ, तो साइंस से रिलेटेड जो गतिविधि होती है उसे कराया करती हूँ. आपके जो सहयोगी थे उन्होंने लगाया और बच्चों को बहुत अच्छे से समझाया और कुछ कंपटीशन किया, तो उसमें भी बच्चे हमारे विनर हुए थे. बहुत बहुत इस इंस्टीट्यूट को मैं थैंक यू कहती हूँ, आपको कहती हूँ और अपने प्राचार्य जी को मैं धन्यवाद देती हूँ कि उन्होंने हम लोगों के लिए इतने अच्छे द्रोणाचार्य को हमारे बीच में भेजा. और सभी शिक्षक बंधुओं को, जूनियर सीनियर सभी को मैं इस मंच से थैंक्स कहती हूँ कि आज हम सभी का दिन बहुत अच्छा रहा. कि मिश्रा सर का एक बूंद भी यदि हम सबों में आ जाएगा तो हमारा जीवन धन्य हो जाएगा.